Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a quick review on the Zoom F1, which is the field recorder and the lav mic kit. Now, this also comes with a shotgun mic kit, which is not the more advanced shotgun mic, which I'm speaking on right now, for example, on a Zoom H6. So the reason why I decided to buy this was because I was looking for a Zoom product that I can also complement with my Zoom H6 because I have the stereo shotgun mic. And I love this mic. I love the H6. It's just a little bit big. And I was also potentially looking at also maybe doing some lav work. Not sure about that. So I seen this as a kit. It was decently priced. I believe it was right around $169 at Best Buy. And they also have the other one too. So Zoom is a great company. They have a wide variety of products from semi-professional to basically someone that's kind of starting out in audio and also in visual, but more towards audio. So this is the actual kit that you get. So you get the Zoom F1, which is this thing right over here. So what's nice about this is you can actually stick a shotgun mic over here. You can stick a variety of things like the XY. There's also a round microphone, and there's another XLR input where you can put two XLRs on here and put this on the top of your camera. That's one of the reasons why I got it. So you also have a belt clip over here, which is nice. Now, this is not a 1/4 screw. This is maybe like, I don't know, maybe take half of that, and might be that type of screw. But the belt clip is really nice. If you get the other kit, it actually comes with an apparatus right here, an adapter that you can put on top of your camera. And that's what I was really looking forward to. So I might actually pick that one up. So let me put this to the side. You get a couple of the windscreens for the microphone. Right over here, you get 3. You get 2 batteries. However, you do not get the USB cord, which that kind of made me mad. There's no SD card in here too. It only takes micro SD. So here's the clip that you get, which is actually pretty nice because it's articulating. So you can kind of do that. This does fall off a couple of times. You kind of have to be cognizant of that. But what's also nice about this one, I forgot which lav mic this is, but I believe it's a $50 price point no matter where you look. So it's not entry level. It's not advanced. It's kind of like in the center. It sounds good, but not great. So for example, if I have this on my chest along with the Zoom H6, speaking right into it, the Zoom H6 sounds a lot better. It still sounds good, but if you do a quality check, you're going to notice a big difference right away. So here's the mic. I don't know if it's weatherproof. Probably not, but this is rubber over here, which has a good feel to it. And then it's a decently long cord. I don't think you're going to have a problem miking anybody up on this. And this is really nice too. So when you put this over here and you put the line in, this screws down. And this is key because sometimes you can have some audio interference back and forth with the lav mic on different types of sets. For example, maybe like the Rode. Rode has these small, like these small apparatuses that you can use, and they're all wireless. So, but this is more for somebody else that's maybe doing a lot of running gun work and just need one lav mic where you can stick on somebody. And then this is your line out. So for example, if I had this on top of my camera, I would have the shotgun mic over here, comes out about here with a windscreen on there, and then you can see everything over here. Now this is not color like the Zoom H6. This is only black and white. So I'm going to turn this on real quick. Hold on, let me kind of go over the batteries real quick here. So right now I have the Antelopes in here because I've used this a couple times. These are great batteries. I think they last right around 8 hours. This is kind of a pain. A lot of people have said that. I don't think this is going to fall off, but the trick to it is you get it right in here, just like this. You put it all the way in, and then you flip this button over here. So you have to physically push it this way. And then you can take off all your information from the USB, which is really nice. However, you cannot charge the battery in there with a USB. It has to be outside, just so you guys know. That's the volume button over there. Volume button, you don't get a lot of volume out of this. I've only tested this on a couple different settings, and either you're peaking or you're not. You're kind of like in the center for a lot of things, but it's kind of hit or miss. And then here's the SD card over here. That's a micro SD card. This is kind of a pain too. And you got to remember to put it in backwards. So if you're looking at it, you got to put it in backwards. And I actually had a problem with the first couple SD cards I put into here. I don't know why. They wouldn't be recognized. They said there was an error. But that's one of the drawbacks too that a lot of people spoke about. This is really nice too. You can maybe put this on the back of something. I've used something called night ties, for example, to hook this up to the side over here of the tripod, which is good too. Let me kind of turn this on real quick. Now, if you're familiar with the Zoom H6, it kind of has some of the same characteristics, but honestly, it really doesn't. There is no color. It's all black and white. You can adjust the contrast and everything, and you can shoot in all the way up to 96 24-bit, which is what I do all the time. It's probably overkill, but I'd rather have overkill than have underkill, especially with files. So you're just using up an SD card, for example. Here's your low cut, here's your limiter, here's your record level, and if you want to get to the main screen, I'm sorry, yeah. You kind of got to play with this a little bit. So you can take option, and then you hit menu over here. You can get into the menu. So if you're used to the H6, this is kind of going to be a learning curve. And once you even learn it, it's not as adaptable and fun, not really fun, but easy as the Zoom H6. The reason why I don't have it out is because I'm actually talking on it right now. So the build quality is pretty good. It's really small. I was surprised how small this was when I got it out of the box. That's what I was really surprised of. It records in stereo, and at first it was only recording one track, so I'm not sure if I have to have a software update in order to get the safety track on here or not, but it supposedly does have a safety track. I thought that was one of the drawbacks right away. So again, these are the batteries. These are just cheap batteries. Let me kind of go over the box. So like I said, you get the lav mic, you get this, you get the belt clip, and you get this. Now, if you want to get the shotgun mic, which I think is 10 times better, they have two different types of shotgun mics. They have a shotgun mic. They also have a stereo shotgun mic. And for that investment, I believe, of $150, the sound is absolutely amazing. So when you're hearing me right now, this is on the Rode SHH, I believe, shotgun mic. And you can put the adapter up here. Now, that kit comes also with the adapter for here, which is really nice, and you can put on top of your camera. Now, my only drawback if I decide to use this on top of my camera is typically when I'm shooting with the Zoom H6, the Zoom H6 is kind of on a slant, and you can see the audio levels going back and forth. So let me turn this on real quick. Hold on, let me get back to the menu. Let me just turn this off real quick and turn it back on. See, it says goodbye, see you. And then the battery life has been anywhere from, I believe, 6 to 8 hours. I've not really left it on continuously. I have left it on a couple of times. So as you can see here, you can kind of see the audio level just a little bit. This card is full, so I think I've got a 128 in here right now. You can format it, and I definitely recommend you guys formatting any card. If you're starting to have problems with formatting it in here, I tried formatting the same card in the Zoom H6, and for some reason it formatted fine. I actually had the card in there, put it in this one, and it said SD card error. So, who knows at the end of the day. But I think for the price point, it's a really good product and something that you can have for running gun. And for definitely on top to get that stereo mic, it's a lot smaller than the Zoom H6. The Zoom H6, I believe, is right around this big, and this is maybe, if you take a credit card, I would say 2/3 of a credit card. It's not as long. I would say maybe take off a couple inches here and a couple inches here. Here's a Satachi. Just give you guys an idea. Here's a Satachi USB hub. So that's a little bit longer than a credit card. And like I said, it's a good little size. I don't think you'll have any problem sticking on top of anybody. But for the price point, and if you want something running gun, I think this is perfect. You also have the lockout buttons over here. A couple of the downsides that I don't like about this product is it's not color. And I like looking at color, especially on the Zoom. So, especially on the H6 that I have. But as far as putting it on your hip, like I said, you got the whole lockout button over here. These are pretty simple for the most part. This is kind of beveled in, so just in case you kind of brush it, you're not going to hit it. You kind of have to physically hit it and then hit it again. And then you can listen to your tracks right away too. But like I said, the reason why I got this was mainly for the video shotgun mic that I use for various types of things. And it's honestly been the best mic that I've used. That's for quick running gun. I can use it for podcast. I can use it for this type of setup. So hopefully you guys have kind of enjoyed this. I kind of rushed this. I have to get out of here and leave town for a little bit. I have to go to another city in about an hour or so. So again, this is the Zoom H6. You can pick this up at Best Buy, Amazon, Adorama, and that's pretty much it. So let me quickly go over what I'm shooting with as far as my lights and my camera, which I always do. So right now I'm shooting with the EOS R. 24 to 105 shooting straight down an RF lens. And I only have 2 lights on because 2 of my lights just went off. So I'm shooting on a AL-MX light by Aputure, which is really nice. I'm also shooting on another Aputure light, was the AL-MW. So just using those 2 key lights, typically I use 4. It's actually looking really good. I'm really kind of happy how this looks. I'm also using the Manfrotto 190 Go with X Pro heads, and that's nice because you can take the camera and point it straight down. And then I have a sandbag on here. I'm also shooting on a Canon 80D. That's just in case I need the side footage of the 10-18 with a Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. I'm also shooting on a GoPro Hero 8. That's in super view and time lapse because I want to see how this looks. I think that'd be kind of like a cool effect. And then this is just a tablecloth that I bought off Amazon. So for the mic, like I said, for the 5th time, it's a Zoom 8.6 with a Rode Zoom 8.6 with a stereo mic with a pop filter, and the stand I'm using, which is articulating stand, that's from Toner. It came with a microphone, but I'm really enjoying this setup more, and I believe that was right around $60 or so. So like I said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. It's a little bit rushed. I might shoot it again. But if you have any questions, let me know below. Let me know if you have any similar experiences with this and whether you like it or not. I think I'm going to end up returning this one and getting the other one because of the kit that comes with it, and then just sell off the other parts. For example, like the shotgun mic. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Go shoot. Be safe. Go create something and make something beautiful. Remember, always, I screwed up a quote. Let me see if I can get this quote right. Never recreate from your memories. Always imagine new places. And that's from Cobb from Inception, who is played by Leonardo DiCaprio. That's it, guys. Have a good day. Bye.